Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is your brother Shu'aib from SSS University, and I'm here to show you how to earn an extra 5k to 20k in monthly earnings in 45 days or less by leveraging the high income skills of appointment setting, high ticket closing, and social selling. You can do this all without leaving your home, without investing in stocks or product inventory, without starting a business, without running operational monthly costs, without experience or qualifications, without complexity, without having to commute to a workplace in filthy transport systems, and without years of learning before you earn, and without compromising your religion. Without free mixing, without working in an un-Islamic environment, without selling or promoting haram products, without interest, without taking off the hijab, without shaving the beard, without having to miss or delay prayers because of work, without giving into mad beliefs the society is pushing nowadays. So you can get back your time, live a more Islamic and fulfilling life outside of the rat race. Retire your parents, inshallah, provide for your family comfortably, have time to protect and raise your children in this crazy world, and earn financial freedom from home, inshallah, just like I have. So who is this for? So this is for Muslims who are good communicators and enjoy talking to people, ideally. They want to break free from the un-Islamic work and un-Islamic work environments. They want to have the freedom to be able to work from their own homes on their own time and schedule. They want to earn without compromising their religion. They want no filthy public transportation to commute in all the time. They want to earn good money so you can retire your parents, you can go to Hajj, you can homeschool children, you can take out time to practice your religion properly, memorize the Quran, praying on time, raising a family, etc. And those who need more money because the prices of everything, let's face it, is going up. Not for lazy people who want to get rich quick without effort. It's not for people who want to be entertained. It's not for people that don't have dedication or consistency or the self-motivation and desire to change their life. It's not for people who aren't willing to do the hard work. It's not for people scared of taking risk. And the biggest one of all is not taking action to change your life. Not willing to invest in yourself, it's not for you. If you're not willing to take time developing skills to earn money for the long term, this is not for you. If you're not willing to learn and implement new things, absolutely this is not for you. And I want to show you, just before I get into exploring the secrets on how to earn 5k to 20k a month, I just want to show you proof that after I quit my job as a pharmacist in the NHS as a band 6 pharmacist, this is what I started earning from 2018 to 2023. So these are the screenshots of my early commissions and payouts from 2018 to 2019. So just bear with me while I explain this. So this is the first ever one. I've got the one in the middle here, $499 US. This is through appointment setting and closing for a particular product. There was 1 month, 6 months after I actually learned the skill, where I closed 4 of these. That's 2k USD altogether, which was more than I earned through my pharmacy job at that particular time. And then these are other invoices with other businesses that I used to do sales for. And that within this type of year, I used to average between 2 to 3k a month. Now, 2020 to 2022, this is where things got really big. This is where I managed to make over 10k plus. So you can see the invoices here, 11k, 8k, 12k. Here, 2022, the first month here is 10k, and then this month here is 10k plus as well. So these are the types of earnings that I was making from home, and I didn't have any previous sales experience before or anything like that. I was just a pharmacist. And then 2023, this year, you can see just 2 months, January and February, 33.8k cash collected. Yeah, January to May, 68k cash collected. Part 2, proof of student success from 2020 to 2023. So this is where I've taken on my students since COVID. We've been running a coaching program. And so, for example, one of our students here, he's a medicine student. And whilst he was doing medicine and studying university, he has set over 500Ks in sales as a setter. So very good results. And he used to average 2 to 3K a month as a medical student, right? Here you can see everyone's talking very positively about it. I can just let you pause it here. You can read these in your own time. This brother here, as soon as he came onto the program, he landed an opportunity within 3 weeks and he started setting and making money for that particular business. Here, for example, this brother has, alhamdulillah, become a closer for someone and he earned his first $500 commission by closing a 5k package. Here, this brother, mashallah, he's able to get 4 sales over the past week from the coaching program as well. So this is just proof that what I'm saying is of value and it actually works. Okay, these are some previous student testimonials. 61K for the month in sales revenue. These are the commissions that he's getting. Here another one, 10,000 a month. Here looks 8,000 a month. This is what people are earning. March 13K, April 15K. This is what people are earning. This is what my students are earning. Alhamdulillah. And here, this is a heart to heart with a student. How do I, describe it? It's the largest paycheck in my life. It's just absolutely amazing when we help students and they get to this type of level, mashallah. So who are Shuaib and Jawad? Why listen to us? So I am the founder and the CEO of Serve Sell Scale and Serve Sell Scale University, and Jawad is my business partner. All right, so Shuaib, me, pharmacist to six-figure entrepreneur. I used to be a pharmacist. I graduated from the University of Hertfordshire in 2015, did my pre-reg 2016, and then worked as a pharmacist for a few years until I got really bored of the job and I just didn't like it anymore. And I didn't really like the un-Islamic work environment that it brought as well. This was a hospital pharmacist where it was more female-dominated as well. So pharmacist to six-figure entrepreneur. So I was earning 2K a month. I was broke, to be honest. I could only save around £100 a month. I didn't earn too much. Although the potential of the career would be high, I knew it would take ages for me to get there. Years and years going through the whole career ladder, going through extra qualifications, going through having to please the bosses, all to just get an extra, 3K a month, 2K a month, 4K a month, right? It's not really worth it. So instead of going into the traditional career, I went into the real commercial business world and started closing sales for businesses. And that's where I made 10K plus a month, alhamdulillah. Closed 3 million in sales for some of the leading companies in the coaching and consulting world. Scaled online coaching businesses from 0 to 120K in 2 months, 20K a month to 100K a month in 3 months. Mastered the skills of sales and marketing online for the past 5 years. And Jawad, my business partner, is way more experienced than me, mashallah, 30 plus years in business experience. Founded and ran multiple businesses. He ran a real estate business in Dubai where he used to fly in private clients from across the world to buy high value real estate. So this was a business that he scaled up to $1 billion in sales. He's closed hundreds of millions in sales for other multiple organizations as well, and he's consulted several blue chip companies. So these are just some of the companies that he's worked with and we've worked with all together. So you can just see, Pepsi, KPMG, Volvo, EY, Barclays, and then the Social Sales Lab, Brainchild Engineering, the Strategy Inc. These are all different coaching companies that I've personally worked with as well. So this is our vast portfolio. How we met and how SSS Uni began. So Jawad was a real world businessman, but because his business was literally flying in people from across the world to buy real estate, COVID completely shut down his business. Okay. So what really happened was that he went into online sales. He saw that there was a huge shift in the industry online, so that he went into online sales, and because sales was his bread and butter. So we were the only two bearded brothers in the online sales industry at this time. And we met and we joined forces and we worked together. He helped me with my agency and then we became business partners. And what we did is that we consulted leading coaches on marketing, on offer creation, and building their sales teams as well. However, when it came to building sales teams for businesses, we were acting as recruiters, trainers, and managers for these sales teams, for the setters and closers that we would recruit into these companies that needed a sales team. But we just couldn't find the best setters and closers. So what we did was that we invested a lot of time investing and training into these setters and closers that we produced. But we thought, you know what? Why don't we have an opportunity where we create setters and closers for businesses? And this is really how SSS University began. And alhamdulillah, we've created many setters and closers for many different businesses. And they have been topping the leaderboards. They have been doing very, very well. And mashallah, they've been earning a lot of money as well. And we thought, why not do this for the Muslim community? Because we would much prefer to work with our own brethren. So why are we telling you all of this? And this is not to brag, but it's just to allow you to understand that we've gone through a lot and we've learned a lot. And we want to bring the best of what we've learned to you. But it wasn't always like this. I was an unhappy pharmacist in a dead-end job. I hardly made ends meet. I couldn't really go on holidays. I couldn't really do much to get out of the situation I was in. I didn't like the fact that I was in a career that I knew I didn't want to be in. Okay, Jawad was unemployed, uni dropout when he was 19, and we were both at rock bottom financially and unfulfilled in what we were doing, thinking, how on earth can we earn a comfortable living from home the halal way? My only thought was, how on earth am I going to build enough money to buy a house? How on earth am I going to build enough money to provide for my children, private education and not let them get indoctrinated by the state? So what we did is that we had the choice to either stay where we were and stay being unhappy, or actually take the risk and be something in life, right? So we decided to pivot and choose a new path that allowed us to become the best version of ourselves. And we found mentors and leaders who were able to show us the new way of making money through online sales. Alhamdulillah, we're going to reveal to you the top 3 secrets that have unlocked our full earning potentials. And it got me from £1,600 a month to 33.8k within just 2 months. So the secret number 1, you don't have to make money online through Amazon, drop shipping, crypto, digital marketing, starting an online business, running or even an offline business, running a team, producing content, trading stocks, buying and renting houses to make money online. Secret number 2, the best online halal vehicle to make money today without experience and qualifications, and that you can learn and monetize within just a matter of weeks, is remote setting, closing, and social selling. And secret number 3, the best industry to set, close, and socially sell in is the online education industry. One of the fastest growing industries in the world right now. You won't get rich selling the majority of product services out there, but you will get rich selling online education. So let's take a deep dive into each secret. So secret number 1, you don't have to go down these routes to make money online, right? So you don't have to do Amazon stocks, create a business, or do haram to earn money, gamble, trade forex, use interest, etc. to earn a lot of money online. You don't have to do any of those things. So look at the current most popular online money-making vehicles. They all require multiple skills. You don't make much money. Most people fail because it's difficult. You can do better than all of these by just becoming a remote closer from home, for example. So master one skill and earn 90% profit. That's what you should be doing, especially when you're just starting off earning money from a 9 to 5. Let's go on to some of the most popular ways to make money online. Let's just analyze them truthfully. So Amazon FBA. So although this is something that a lot of people have made a lot of money from and you can do it, it's not the most effective way to use, especially if you're new and you're in the 9 to 5 and you're looking to make money online. So it has a very high upfront investment, especially in the product inventory. And a lot of it lies on the product inventory. If you source the wrong product, you're going to fail the whole business, okay? There's too many factors that can go wrong in this business as well. There's too many moving components. There's shipping involved, there's the ads involved, there's the ranking system involved, there's the Amazon PPC, there's reviews. There's a whole load of things that can go wrong within this business. And if just one of those components go wrong, it's very difficult for you to make good money from this as well. There's very strong competition, there's very high saturation and low profit margins as well. You know, all those people that claim, I made 50k a month with Amazon. Okay, profit margin 10 to 15%. Always bear that in mind. Dishonest practices like fake reviews to bolster your product up there, right? You know, a review for a review, is that really ethical, right? Especially if you haven't even seen the product properly, you haven't used it. Limited transferable skills as well. You just know skills about that particular platform, not about anything else. Okay, drop shipping, debated halal haram status. Okay, you don't own the product, but then there are some scholars say you can, make a clause to make it halal. So just bear that in mind. We're not saying something is halal haram. We're just saying bear that in mind. Saturated market and similar product selection methods to Amazon FBA. So what that means is that it's difficult now. It's not as easy as just finding a software like Jungle Scout and seeing, okay, this product is doing really well, let's invest in it. No, business is war. People are going to outbid you on ads. People are going to outbid you on Amazon PPC. People are going to do so many more things and have so much more money to just throw you away in terms of your getting into the market, right? They're just going to step on you so you don't get into the market. And I've been somewhat involved in drop shipping as well beforehand a few years ago, and this is exactly what happened. People would literally just buy my product, and it was a cheaper product, and they would purposely put negative reviews and just trying to ruin the business, right? So just do be careful of that. All of this does happen. Even the Amazon platform itself isn't really good for sellers as well. Considered a side hustle and not a real business, and there's expensive ads and it requires a lot of upfront investment. So these are the problems with Amazon FBA and dropshipping. Now, if we move to something a bit different, trading in crypto, again, it's high risk. If you don't have an appetite for high risk, if you don't have money to actually spend into something that is high risk, don't even go there. Especially if you don't know what this investment is about and you don't know trading crypto inside out, and you can't read financial um, um, letters from the companies, etc. So what you want to do is bear that in mind. You also want to bear in mind the halal restrictions as well. There are some crypto that aren't allowed, some that are. There's trading, yeah, it has to be a halal company, etc. So just bear that in mind and have a personal knowledge that you can actually refer to with this. Need expertise in reading the market. Okay, volatility of crypto and market unpredictability, of course. Okay, SMMA, social media marketing agencies. A lot of people are starting agencies now. However, because of that, it's a saturated market and there's very, very picky clients, and they know when someone is new in the industry, right? Requires diverse business skills. So this is actually starting an online business. So starting a social media marketing is starting a business. You need to do your branding. You need to do sales. You need to set the appointments. You need to close the calls. You need to fulfill. You need to manage a team. You need to hire. You need to make sure everything's okay. And then on top of that, you work on the skill in terms of marketing for the businesses that you're in. So whether that's paid ads or organic ads, it's the same thing, but that's how it works. Also, there's challenging ad policies and rising costs all the time, so it's even more difficult to be a newbie in this type of market, especially if you're going down the route of paid ads. And then also time consuming and not for tech averse individuals as well. Okay, so starting a business, you're wearing all the hats: marketing, sales, fulfillment, and team. And most businesses fail within the first 3 years because someone just can't hack all of that themselves, and they don't have a specialism in sales and marketing. And if there's no specialism in sales and marketing, you're not going to make cash, basically. So this is why most businesses fail within these 3 years. So we're just giving a good understanding. And so if you are looking into any of these, that's fine. They do make money, but just be careful. Okay. And you don't need to do any of this to earn money online. This is the whole point. Okay. So why is that? Because secret number 2 is the best vehicle to make money online the halal way without experience is to get into remote sales and marketing for online businesses instead. So you don't need to invest into assets, products, stock, business. You don't need to take high risks. You just sit there and take calls and help people decide whether this product is for them or not. It's a soft skill. It's just communication. You sell to people every day of your life, whether you're selling an idea, maybe you're giving da'wah to someone, you want to sell them Islam, right? You want to um, tell someone your opinion about something or persuade someone that your opinion is right. All of this is a form of selling in one way or another, right? So you already do it. It's a soft skill. And if you're good at communication, you can enhance your soft skill communications and your sales skills by literally just working on it and learning a few things, right? So you already know sales, you sell every day. You don't need to find people to sell to either, okay? You just work in an established online high ticket business who gives you the leads. And these leads, they go through the marketing, they go through everything they need to. They know and they understand the product and service. They know and they understand the brand. They know and they understand the industry. And then they come on the call with you as a final barrier before entry. You're the gatekeeper before they get the product or service because you want to make sure that they are the right fit. Okay, so these businesses, they book in these leads into your calendar, which is set at your own time. If you want to take calls 9 to 10, then have a break for 2 hours, then take another few calls, then have a break for a few hours. You can do that. Okay, so whenever you're free, and then you close them, and then you get a commission from it. That's how closing works. So this is a slide here where I'm just going to show you how an online business actually gets the leads and how an appointment setter and a closer work so that they can earn money. And these are the 2 high income skills that we're teaching: appointment setting and closing. And there's another one which is called social selling, which we'll get into a bit later. So here, this is a picture of myself. I'm a coach. I teach Muslims how to earn an online income the halal way. That's my coaching specialty. And a coach is simply someone who helps people to get to a professional or personal goal, and they can charge however much they want for their services based on the type of transformation that that person would receive from that and the value they would receive as well. So here it is, 81.8k followers, and you can see from the videos that I've posted here, 54k views, 650k views, 81k views. So there's a lot of views, and that generates a lot of comments. 11,000 plus comments, 45,000 likes, and you can see people are commenting, etc. And then when they comment, they're quite interested in how it all works. So you can see in my inbox, there's so many messages here, and people just want to know how it works, want to know if it's something for them. and then you basically speak with them as an appointment setter. This is what the appointment setter does, right? So as a business owner, I do not have the capacity to go through 11,000 comments and see what person would be qualified for the product and service I have. I just do not have that capacity. No business owner, no CEO should be doing that. Okay. So what they need to do is they need to hire an appointment setter who will go through all of these comments, all of the inquiries on all of their social media platforms, and filter through those leads who are qualified and book those leads onto a sales call. Okay. And talk to people about what it is, and then they would see, okay, yeah, this is something for me, or it's not, and then book them on for a sales call if it is. That's literally what you're doing. So as an appointment setter, you're literally DMing people, direct messaging people on these social media platforms. The business owner, let's say if I was to hire you right now, I would give you access to my social media profiles, right? This is all normal practice, standard practice in this coaching world. Okay, so that's what happens, and then you go in there and you start to ask a set of questions just to see if this is the right fit for someone, and if it is, you invite them onto a sales call, and then after that you get a whole load of calls booked, right? So let's say Thursday, your calendar will look like this, right? And then you'd start closing them, etc., if they're a good fit. So the closer, what they do is they speak to the prospect, they make sure they understand the opportunity, they make sure they understand the solution that you're providing, as well as you as a closer understanding their problem and where they're coming from, to then provide them the right solution for them. If it's not the right solution, you don't close them. If it is the right solution, then you close them. Very ethical sales, not being pushy, not Wolf of Wall Street type sales, nothing like that. Honest, ethical sales. And this is why this is a halal industry to get into. Numbers. So a setter sets the sales calls by just messaging people in the DMs and ensures people show up to the call. They receive 5 to 10% commission per sale. Now the closer closes those sets, they receive 10 to 20% commission per sale. So for example, if the business has one setter and one closer, again, which is very common, and has collected 50k in cash, again, very common, then a setter would earn 2.5k to 5k, depending on if they get 5 or 10% commission, depending on what they negotiated with the business owner beforehand. The closer would also get 10 to 20% commission, which is 5k to 10k per month, right? And this is if the business collects 50k per month, then obviously they'll get this per month as well. So you literally pocket all of that money as a setter or closer, okay? There's no other expenses. The tax is very minimal, especially if you open up your own private company, which is extremely easy to do. So don't overthink that. Don't overthink taxes. This is a real life example. You find a business owner here. This is an 8-figure business owner online, and he's posted on his Facebook post, because that's, again, all these business owners, they're on social media. They're very active on social media. Okay, so they're going to post for job posts on social media. They're not going to go to some Indeed.co.uk for those job posts, right? So need experienced sales reps, $700 to $800 offer, 10% commission, flexible schedule, as long as 100 live calls per month are hit. Huge growth potential. Be ready to bring the heat if you apply. Link in the comment section below, right? So with this particular role, what is the earning opportunity from this, right? It's huge. It is huge. Why is that? 10% commission of a $7,800 offer is $780 per call if that person pays $7,800 over the phone, right? And this particular business owner wants you to get 100 live calls per month, which is around 3 to 4 calls a day. Or it could be 25 calls a week, and you can change that however you want. You can take off a few days and you can work 8 days, 8 calls for 3 days, and that's like 24 basically, and then just add one extra. But the whole idea is it's very flexible, okay? And if you're the industry standard of a closer is 20% close rate, okay? So if you close 20 calls at $780 commission, that is a total of $15,600 that you would earn in that specific month as a closer. $15,600. That is a full part-time job for people for an entire year. That is a full part-time job salary, okay? This is $15,600. What would you do with that type of money? This is the potential. This is the job post that we see day in, day out. And I'm going to show you later on the types of job posts that we see as well, okay? So this is what you can earn. And it's just 3 to 4 calls, 3 to 4 hours a day, just for $15,600 a month. It's absolutely crazy. And just speaking to people on the phone who are warm, who already know what this is about, and you're just helping them decide whether it's a good fit or not. That's all you're doing as a closer. Unbelievable. How do you land these roles, right? So first you need to learn about the industry and the role in depth, and identify your value proposition, because you're going to be speaking to business owners who know all about this. So you also need to know all about this, and you need to show them your value proposition in a way that they perhaps haven't seen before. Okay, and you want to become competent in the skill as well. So you want to learn the skill, you want to practice the skill, you want to role play, you want to do absolutely everything in your power to make sure you are good at that skill before you go and apply to these jobs. You want to brand yourself as a service provider of this role. So, for example, if you're applying as a setter or a closer, you brand yourself as such. You want to find businesses to reach out to through social media and build a network with them. And then through that, through constantly building good rapport, through constantly communicating with them, through telling them about what you do and your services, then you can land interviews and close those interviews. Then after that, you deliver an excellent service and you get paid for it. So let's move on to the high income skill of social selling. So appointment setting and closing, we've already gone through that. That's within the sales realm. Social selling is more within the marketing realm, right? And sales and marketing skills are timeless skills. You always need these, and they're fully transferable. We've had students that maybe they didn't go on to become a closer, but they actually got very far in their jobs through negotiating higher pay and through being promoted as well. And we've also had students that have become recruiters, which is basically within the sales industry as well, and they're now earning 70k a year salaries from that, right? So you can do a whole load of things with the skills that we're giving. They're all fully transferable. So social selling, creating a following online through social media and promoting your services and your products through that particular social media profile. So let's say, for example, me, this is when I started off, 901 followers. Obviously before this it was 0, but I've just got a screenshot for 901. And then it went up to 22k followers, right? And then my profile now 81.1k, it's like 81.5k right now. But yeah, so you can see how the evolution of things has happened, right? And then this is the results from this 79.6k from January to June. This is what we've collected from the current business that we're having. And this is all through social selling. What I'm doing is I'm going on social media, I'm using principles of marketing, I'm editing my videos, I'm posting videos, I'm getting thousands and even hundreds of thousands of views and thousands of comments. And this is what generates interest in a particular product or service that I'm promoting. And then from there, some people buy, some people don't, and that's how you earn money. So all you're doing as a social seller is promoting a particular product or service, whether it's your own or someone else's, and then from there you are earning money. And throughout an entire year on social media, you get 1 million views, right? Now, cold traffic law is that 0.1% of people will actually buy the stuff that you have. So let's say the product or the commission that you get from a product that you're promoting is just £10, right? Then 0.1% of 1 million is 10,000. So you would get £10,000 if that particular commission that you get from that product or service was just £10. Now that's a very low scale, right? £10,000 just for that. Now I want you to look at this video here. This particular video has got 650,000 views. 650,000. I'm saying if you get 1 million within 1 year, you've earned £10,000 within that year. This one video that took me a few minutes to do has got nearly 1 million views, basically 650,000, just 350k shy, right? So you can get tens of millions of views. That means you can make tens of thousands of pounds, right? And not all products have a very low margin in terms of commission for yourself. It doesn't mean that, okay, you're only going to get £10 per product or service. There might be a product or service that's priced at a higher price that you really like, that you really want to promote for them, and you can get £50, £100, £200 per sale. You can even promote our own program, and you can get 20% of what we sell. You can get £500 to £800 commission, right? You can get a lot of money through promoting and selling other people's products. And businesses would love for you to do this. Why? Because it's a free way of them getting more leads and more sales. And every single business needs that. So if you have the skill of marketing and you have the skill of knowing how to grow a social media following and also understanding how to create videos that engage people and make people want to buy something, then you are absolutely invaluable to the market. If you're someone who is confident to put yourself online and show your face and promote products and services, you can make 6 figures plus of this particular venture per year, easily. Secret number three, sell in the online education industry, right? If you want to become a remote closer, remote setter, or even a social seller, do it in the online education industry, because this is something where you can gain huge amounts of money, because this is an ever growing industry. So how big is the coaching market? So by 2022, the coaching industry market size was expected to reach a value of $20 billion. So this is just for the niche industry of coaching. That's it. We're not even talking about consulting. We're not talking about courses. No, just talking about coaching. That's it. Okay. So that's a huge market value as well. And that's one of the fastest growing industries over the past 10 years. And then global online education market. This is absolutely huge. In 2021, it was 269. 2027, it's going to go up to 585.48. It's absolutely huge. It's always been increasing. Why is this growing so much? Because COVID has accelerated this. Businesses had to go online because of COVID as well. So now businesses always need sales and marketing help specific to the online industry. And then specific to the online education industry, even universities went online. So all of these online educational institutes and businesses, they all understood that, okay, online is a better way to do it. There's less cost. You don't have to rent out a whole classroom just for 30 people, and it's way more wider reaching as well. On top of that, the online education industry is also growing because there are industry experts out there who are very good at what they do in the businesses that they're in. And another source of income for them is by teaching what they do so that others can learn and others can earn like them as well. So, for example, if there is a business owner and he's done very, very well, he's perhaps in a law firm, he's made a very successful law firm, for example, and he's sold it. What he can do is he can go into the online education industry, he can become a consultant to other law firms, and he can earn money like that. And then he would need marketing, he would need sales help for that, because he's an expert in what he does, doesn't necessarily mean he's an expert in marketing and selling online his particular product or service. And the other thing as well is that he can actually teach other people how to create their own law firms, right? And do it successfully. And he would need an appointment setter, a closer, and a social seller to help market and sell the products and services that he's selling. So any industry expert now, and the reason why this online education market has increased, and the reason why the coaching market in specific has increased as well, is because more and more people are knowing and understanding that it's a very profitable business venture, number one, because it's all online and it's all remote and it's all from home. And then the other thing is, for the receiving end, the consumers, they would much rather pay 5-10K upfront and learn a particular skill that they can monetize within a few weeks or a few months, rather than having to go through a university, get 27K in debt, which is mostly haram as well, and then spend 3 to 5 years in university trying to learn a skill or trying to get a degree, and then from that degree perhaps taking a year to apply to jobs, and then getting into a job that they don't even like at the end of it, right? So the whole, university versus traditional high income skills is more balancing in the way towards high income skills. And this is what people are getting into now. And this is the new way of making money online. And this is what we're talking about. So why is this industry growing so fast? As we mentioned, it's accelerated by digital marketing online and also COVID as well. And this accelerated the industry by at least 10 years. And then when COVID finished, the companies realized there's no reason to go back, as we mentioned. And now instead of teaching classes, you can actually do it all through Zoom. And by the way, within COVID, Zoom became $1 billion company as well. Okay. And also, this is just the way things work. This is digitization, right? So you can see, even for example, this is why people stopped using blockbusters and they went to Netflix instead, because of digitization, right? And more convenience and just ease and cheaper costs. Okay, this is why, digital photos vs Kodak, right? So all of these technology improvements make the cost much less and ease of access bigger and far-reaching. So that's why setting, closing, social selling are the new ways to make 5 to 20K a month online from home without experience, and you can learn them very quickly. So this is the average salary. This was done 2022. You can see the average salary, even the max one, is 31K. 31K. That brings around £2,000 take home pay after tax, right? And even you can see here from this picture here, the best type of traditional career is actually in marketing and sales itself, right? So what we're trying to say here is that instead of going through that university system, instead of having to spend years and be years in debt as well and spend tens of thousands on that, most people now, they are going through, they are understanding that there are courses out there, there are coaches out there that can help them get to a goal quicker, over a short period of time. Okay, it might be some thousands up front, but that's fine as long as they can get there in a quicker time. This is what people are doing, and now they are earning online. This is why you see people who are doing all of these online ways of earning an income as well. This is why you see closers making tens of thousands a month, appointment setters making thousands a month, social sellers making thousands and thousands a month as well. Right. Our mission is to help Muslims enter this space and get freedom from all of these things affecting their Islam and their financial freedom. So why don't people succeed? So this is a very important slide to understand, because most people that come to me, they say, brother, I really need your help. I just haven't succeeded in what I've done before. And most people have tried Amazon FBA, or they've tried trading. That's literally what it comes down to, or they've tried starting a business. So there are four pillars to success, right? And you can see from this picture, there's one easy way to success, is just going right through, and there's one way you just go through all of these ways, you find all of these obstacles, there's all this cost, all these mistakes, and then you finally get it. Wouldn't it be much easier if you just go through the easy way, right? So there are four pillars to success. One is knowledge and tools. You need the knowledge, tools, and the understanding on how to get from A to B, okay? The second part is accountability and support. So this is ideally from coaches who have been through what you will be going through, okay, and who have already achieved what you want to achieve as well. Not through just theory, professors in university, no, actually through people who have done what you're looking to do. So if you can get a mentor or a coach who has done what you have done and is where you want to be, invest in that. Invest in that. Okay, so accountability and support. And this is where people hold you accountable to the days that you're going to be doing the work and making sure that you do it. And the support is basically, if you have any questions, they can review everything, they can answer your questions so that you know exactly where to go. Most people say, oh, you can do all of these things on YouTube online. How many people have been successful just from that? Where does YouTube give you the answers to questions that you specifically have and you just can't find the answer to? Where does YouTube give you accountability? Where does YouTube help you through, your mindset and, oh, this is hard, I want to give up? Where does it help? Where does it help? So this is really, a coach or a mentor is what every successful person has invested in. Just look at athletes. Do athletes just do things alone? No, they have a coach. They have a whole team behind them to help them get to the goal that they want. Right? So even people within business, they have teams behind them to help them get to where they want. So you as a person who is in a 9 to 5, you're at a particular mindset level which has got you to that stage. What you need to do is up level and be with people that are higher than you and have achieved more than you in what you want to achieve, and take their mindset and get to their level. How is that? By being with them, investing in them, and being in their presence. That's how you do it. Community. This is very important. You also need a community of like-minded individuals to help you go through that transformation that you're trying to achieve. And skin in the game. You need to invest in yourself. You need to take that risk and invest in yourself. This is what I did when I first started as well. Even though it was a bit scary, I did it, and alhamdulillah, I am where I am today because of that initial investment that I made. It was £2,500 into some coaching program. But you need skin in the game. If you don't have skin in the game, there's no loss for you. If you just do things for free or try and find on YouTube, you're not going to get anywhere, right? And you've probably tried it before and you probably think, yeah, he's right, I haven't gone anywhere yet, right? So when you do this, you naturally strive harder to get the return. And that's the importance of this. These are the four pillars of success. So if you want success in specifically earning online, you need knowledge and tools, accountability and support from coaches and mentors, community, and a skin in the game. That's what you need. So what is your big why? What is the reason that you want to do all of this? Not a reason that some people have told you online, oh, you should do this so you can buy this car, you can buy this. No. What is your reason? I want you to think of this. What is your big reason as to why you want to be earning online from home the halal way and earn financial freedom? Why is that? And what if we had a plan to get you there, to get you to your goal? Would you take it? So I'm looking to give my dream team students a plan designed to make them unstoppable by working together with us personally. Okay? A small group who are ready to level up fast, to master the power of setting, closing, and social selling, to become selling machines using the power of communication, and to help them add an extra 5K to 20K a month within 45 days or less. And there's a warning here because I'm only looking for serious people. Okay, no dreamers, no wishers, no lazy people, no loser mentality, nothing like that. We only want positive-minded people and people who know that, you know what, this is the new way to make money online. So let me ask you a question. Either you figure it out alone and spend years and money and costs like we had to do, or you can skip all of that and go straight to the top. And you can be earning 5 to 20K a month within weeks. And this is what some of my students have done as well, as I showed you in the testimonials. Which would you want to do? What if you finally were a part of a team and no longer alone, who have the knowledge, keep you accountable? You're there with other students in a community that help you and keep you accountable. You're skin in the game so that you're striving really hard to get to where you need to get to. And you have your big why as well that's always driving you to get to where you want to go to as well. And the right guidance to reach 5K to 20K a month. What would you prefer? So I'm waiting patiently to train people on how to get these opportunities. And there are so many opportunities. I get asked by business owners regularly, do you have any setters and closers? And I'm like, you know what? I wish I had a lot for you. Okay. So this is why I've opened up the coaching program. So I can send my setters and closers to these business owners. So for example, this is a job post, right? Looking for DM setters, potential earnings 3K to 5K a month. So when I'm putting up these pictures, I want you to look at what's highlighted in red. So potential earnings 3K to 5K a month. That's as an appointment setter, just DMing people all day long. That's all you're doing. Very flexible. Why is it flexible? It may not be flexible in timing, but it's flexible in terms of you can be working wherever you want. Okay. And then here as well, looking for experienced setter, call confirmation specialist. You're just confirming calls. Make sure people show up to calls. That's all you're doing. Compensation 5K to 7K on track earnings is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And these business owners, they will give you this much because you're directly helping increase their bottom line. That's why. So here, 90K to 150K plus a year for a sales rep, okay, online. Here, this is 3K base, no commissions on the first 3 sales a month, then 3K base plus 1K per close after that. Unbelievable. This is the earning potential we're talking about. IG appointment setter wanted, so Instagram appointment setter wanted. Expect to make 1 to 3K in your first month, okay? These are the packages, and you can make commissions off that. Just huge, huge money. Salary 10%, yeah, of 150 to $550 per deal that closes. Okay, benefits are working from home, flexible schedule, work remotely. Okay, this is again a sales role. Here, 5K to 10K plus a month within the first 3 to 6 months, and this is just if you learn how to become an appointment setter, then you're making that type of money. Okay, here 8 to 14K a month, 9 to 14K a month. You can see as well. You can just see it on the side here. Hiring experience closes 10K a month. Okay, setter position, uh, um, $500 base pay, 3% commission on huge packages. Huge packages. You can make a lot of money through there. There are so many ways to make a lot of money within this industry, and this is an industry that has a high demand, a very, very high demand of setters, closers, and there are so many businesses being formed. There's an actual increase of 50% plus of coaches coming into this online world because it's so easy for them to come in now. You can, as I mentioned, you can be a professional in something and then you can turn it into a coaching or consulting business. There's no regulation in this. You don't need to be having a certain thing to get into this business. Okay. So what this means is that there are so many coaches and consultants out there who are starting businesses daily and they need setters and they need closers to help them with their sales and to help them scale up quickly as well. So will you be the setter or closer for them? If I have an opportunity and I need to give it, like, will you be the one who will take that from me and earn this type of money that's coming in?